Good morning, Sarah Outlaw from Natural Health Improvement Center of South Jersey and Natural Health Improvement Center of Des Moines here this morning to talk to you a little bit, just for a few minutes, about cholesterol. A lot of people come to my offices with fear of having high cholesterol. Their doctors have diagnosed them, taken some blood tests, and said, here's a prescription for a statin drug. I want you to take this because you have high cholesterol. And they freak out because they think cholesterol, heart attack, I'm going to die, that kind of thing. So they're coming in here pretty panicked, thinking that they're going to have some issues with their heart, and they're really, really worried and concerned. And they come to me with this, and I tell them all the same thing. High cholesterol causing heart disease is a myth. Yes, you heard me right. It is a myth. They think that they have to go vegan or stop eating fats and all those types of things. And I'm actually able to help them understand that this is not true. High cholesterol is not caused by eating coconut oil or eating eggs or those types of foods. High cholesterol is actually caused by something going on in the body that's not right, or by eating foods high in sugar or foods high in carbohydrates and not eating good fats. We have seen people's blood lipid profiles actually reduce when they change over to a higher, good, healthy, saturated fat diet with avocados and coconut oil and pastured butter and those types of things, rather than cutting those things out. We see a huge difference. So cholesterol is not a deadly poison. It's vital to the cells of all mammals. It is very, very important. If it is overproducing, then there's something going on in another organ of the body that needs to be handled. So we sometimes will see liver issues, kidney issues, thyroid issues, other organs that are going awry that we have to handle, and then the cholesterol will naturally lower. It is the body's way of protecting itself, and it's really important. So I have doctors that are telling patients of mine that they should get their cholesterol below 150. Below 150, that to me is a little bit dangerous, because what happens in the brain if there's not enough fat? The brain will shrink. So people are getting on statin drugs and their cholesterol is going so far down that they are putting themselves at risk for what we call type 3 diabetes, which is Alzheimer's. And when there's not enough fats in the brain actually starts to shrink and things start to atrophy and things go wrong. And we see lots of issues with people with dementia and memory loss when they go on statin drugs and when they get their cholesterol too low. Another thing that we see with people on statin drugs coming to get it repaired is muscle weakness and muscle kind of failure. We have some patients coming in, especially older patients, who have had a lot of muscle issues in their legs, muscle weakness after going on statins. And it takes a lot of time and effort and care to repair that damage, because once it happens, it's difficult to repair. Another thing that we see is erectile dysfunction a lot with men who go on statins, and that is another issue that has become a big problem when people come in and say, look, I want a statin drug, I'm having all these sexual issues, and we're able to actually help them correct that. The key is to get your doctor to get you off the statin drugs. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not a medical doctor, but your doctor can do it. Just tell them, I don't want to take them, and make them do it. I mean, you're in charge of your own health. If you tell your doctor you don't want to do something, what are they going to do? Fire you as a patient? Who cares? Your health is more important. Take care of it and do it on your own. There's no evidence that too much animal fat and cholesterol in the diet promotes clogged arteries or heart attacks. For example, there's more than 20 studies that actually show that people who have had a heart attack have eaten more fat of any kind, that haven't eaten more fat of any kind than any other people. There's no link. There's no scientific link. If you go on PubMed, there's no actual scientific link between the high-fat diet and a heart attack or high cholesterol. So coronary heart disease is something that can happen to someone whose blood cholesterol is low. It doesn't necessarily correlate. So there's some myths that we believe that are not true, and it's really important to dispel those myths so you can have better health. So don't take your doctor's word for it. Dig into the research, do it on your own, because there's so many things out there. Go on YouTube. There's some links I can share with you if you would like to know about those on how to get to the bottom of it. So there's a book that I really like by Dr. Ravenscoff. It's called The Cholesterol Myths. It's an updated book that is really nice. It's on Amazon and other places. It's Dr. Ravenscoff, and that's Ravnskov, and he has a really great book called The Cholesterol Myths that dispels all of the myths about cholesterol. There's also some other great articles on drmercola.com, Dr. Axe has some really good articles if you want to go with the the popular bigwigs. But all of those people are telling us that everything we know about cholesterol is 100% wrong, and our health is suffering because of it. I have a grandparent that died of Alzheimer's disease, and he was on a very low-fat, non-fat diet for years and years and years. The brain atrophies when it doesn't have fats. It needs fats. I have had patients who said, I don't understand. I've gone on a statin drug and I can't remember anything. I walk into a room and I have no idea what's going on. It's because your body doesn't have enough fats. Fat is the key. Don't be afraid of it. Eat it. We have some supplements that we use for people. Once we determine what's going on in an organ, we're able to find out, okay, this person has some liver issues, they have fatty liver, or they have some things going on. I have found some really great products through standard process that really help the body to heal itself so that the cholesterol will naturally balance out, so your HDL and LDL levels, the good and the bad cholesterol, balance themselves out and everything is hunky-dory again. So if you have any questions about cholesterol, do not go the mainstream route. You will be disappointed and you will actually have more symptoms than they're worth. The list of symptoms or side effects rather, the list of side effects from statin drugs are so long that I wouldn't want to wish them on my worst enemy, because I've seen the negative effects of them. It's diet and exercise through and through with cholesterol and every other health issue. Most health issues that we have today are nutrition related. All we have to do is get to the root cause and the bottom. So with nutrition response testing, I am very quickly and easily able to determine what's going on in the body, what's going on in the organ, and give you the exact right nutrition protocol for you, for your specific needs, to help you to get where you need to be. So you don't have to worry about cholesterol. You don't have to worry about eating good fats. Do I want you to eat fats and cakes and cookies or polyunsaturated fats? No. What that does is causes problems. Polyunsaturated fats like canola oil and vegetable oil and all of those non-saturated fats oil actually promote inflammation in the human body. So when you eat an oil like a canola or a vegetable or a soy oil, it actually promotes excess inflammation, and that causes a problem. So that inflammation is actually more dangerous to the heart and more dangerous to the arteries and the other organs of the body than if you were to have some coconut oil or olive oil or those types of oils. So it's important to know the difference. I'm going to be teaching a class in a couple weeks called Real Food 101, What to Eat and Why. I encourage you to give us a call or send us an email. We'll publish the list. I'll put it on the Facebook page so you can know what we're doing as far as that class goes. But these types of things are really important for us to know, because we have been fooled by mainstream, and you have to look who's paying for these studies that come out, because usually it's the vegetable oil industry or the American Heart Association that are telling us these things. So it's important to know what is what. So if you have questions about cholesterol, if you have high cholesterol and you're worried about it, come and see me. Make an appointment. We'll talk. I'd be happy to talk to you. So I have 2 offices. I have Natural Health Improvement Center of South Jersey. You can contact us at info@nhicSouthJersey.com or 856-667-6805. Or you can see me in Des Moines, Iowa at my Natural Health Improvement Center of Des Moines office. That telephone number is 515-809-8747, and the email address is info@nhicdesmoines.com. I'm happy to see you in both places. I'm happy to help you get your health back. I'm happy to dispel all the cholesterol myths. I have a handout that's available at the office. I'm not emailing it, so it's available at the office on the cholesterol myths if you'd like to know more. But let us know. So that is my little spiel for today, my little health tips for Tuesday. I'm giving you some information about cholesterol. As I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rain. Hopefully it will bring some flowers for us soon. Have an awesome day. Smile, because that's what matters.